guys, it's Wyndham back for Video Wednesdays. And if you tuned in last week, you saw the reason why Octo and I have kind of been gone for a little bit. And today I'm back, and I'm back not with my harsh light, mainly because I wanted to show you guys about a little friend of ours that we've had for a little bit. Now, if you follow my Discord, you can see that we actually have several of these little guys, and he's just kind of like chilling out. He's not a big fan of being out here. Now, don't worry, we do have a cat. He's put away. He's upstairs. I shut him in the bathroom with his litter box and some water, and the door's open to our bedroom, and so cat's fine. He's sleeping, he's pooping, he's, you know, he already had dinner. So anyway, this is one of our sugar gliders. And his name is Polnareff. And if you are a fan of JoJo, you know exactly where he got his name from. And he's just kind of hanging out in my shirt right now because it's one of his favorite places to hang out. And my nose is really itchy. Anyway, you can see Dixie in the background. Anyway, I apologize if there's loud sounds in the background. I'm doing a load of laundry right now, and that also kind of makes the rest of our house kind of a disaster. It's kind of been, I've been sick for a week, Octo's been sick for a week, and so now we're kind of in cleaning mode. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about these guys. He's just kind of hanging out. Anyway, so he actually is a mosaic sugar glider, and we have a handful of them. And his name is Polnareff, and he's probably one of our most social. And yeah, we got him when he was a joey. And yeah, I kind of wanted to just make a quick video about our fun pets, these sugar gliders that we have, and let you guys know a little bit about them. A little bit about how to take care of them, how they are as pets, just kind of, are they the right pet for you? And I can go more into detail about these guys later. Gosh, Dixie's got she's got eye boogers going on. But anyway, so these guys are actually marsupials, and they are native to lands like Australia and New Zealand, and they have actually been bred domestically in the United States for less than 50 years, I would say. And some people are more specific about how long they've been bred in the United States. But people are becoming more and more interested in them. They're becoming a more well-known pet. They are considered exotic, but if you actually look at a lot of exotic pets that are listed, things like rabbits, hamsters, domestic rats, mice are also considered domestic, not domestic, they're considered exotic, depending on the type of vet that you're talking to and the type of person that you're talking about. Anyway, so Octo and I, we actually get our sugar gliders from a sugar glider breeder. Now, he's a breeder that is very well informed. Unfortunately, when it comes to sugar gliders, there's a lot of mixed opinions. There's a lot of mixed voices, instruction, opinions, etc. that kind of go around the internet. They really haven't been domesticated for very long, and even a lot of vets don't really know a lot of information about them. So there, I could give a lot of advice, but a lot of where I come from comes from personal experience. And it kind of comes from dealing with them from the point of view of someone that I know what works for my babies, I know what works for my lifestyle, and I also know the benefits that I've seen. Oh my goodness, there he is. He's just kind of hanging out. So one of the really cool things about having a sugar glider as a pet is that they can actually get bonded to you. So how he likes to go in my jacket and he likes to stay on me. I was walking around all down here and he didn't jump off. Like, he wanted to stay on my body. And he's perfectly happy just kind of hanging out right now in my shirt. As he gets more awake, just because they are nocturnal, he'll jump around a heck of a lot more and he'll want to play. And so he'll probably go play and then come back to me and then go play again. He might be coming out to poop on me or pee. Please don't pee on my neck. It's not where you want to pee. Where are you going? Anyway. Anyway, he is a male, and he is not neutered. Now, I have had neutered males before, and they make excellent pets. I would say that if you're gonna get a glider, you probably want a neutered male. And honestly, if you want a glider, you probably want a pair of neutered males. I feel like that's the easiest. As far as getting to know them, you don't have to deal with their temperaments. You don't have to deal with them going through puberty. You don't have to deal with them scent marking everywhere. You don't have to deal with the musky smell. And you also don't have to deal with the females also making a smell once a month. You can get females spayed. It's not necessarily super recommended because it is a lot more intrusive of a surgery. So most of the time they recommend getting your males neutered. It's a lot easier. He's just hanging out back there. What are you doing, buddy? But something really cool about these little dudes is they can get really bonded to their owners. Like if we were out in public and he was and somebody else picked him up, he'd probably want to jump back to me and kind of hang out, and he'd probably go down my shirt just like he's doing right now. But they do have a very special diet. I'd say as far as their needs go, they need a lot of time. They need a lot of attention. They usually need to be colony animals. Now, if you were a person that worked from home and you were able to have your glider on you pretty much 12 hours a day, you might not necessarily need a second one. Your glider might be perfectly fine and it might be healthy, but it also might depend on the temperament of your glider. Because sometimes they get depressed and they will start to bawl and they'll start picking at themselves, and you'll just get kind of a depressed glider instead of, he's just hanging out, instead of a happy little guy. As far as their diet goes, that's probably one of the internet's biggest debates. Ow. And probably the most frustrating thing. Some people feed their gliders cat food. Please don't feed your sugar glider cat food. Please don't. Oh my gosh. Please don't do that. There's plenty of awesome diets that you can check out online. But basically, when it comes down to it, the best thing to feed them are fresh fruits and veggies, and make sure that they have a source of protein that's healthy. You can give them pellets, but don't give them pellets by themselves. Only give them a handful, and it needs to be more of a snack. So when it comes down to how much pellets cost, and also as far as like their health benefits, I would say you might as well spend a little bit extra to be able to kind of make your own food and do like a HPW or suggy soup, or I think it's like the glider shop maybe. They have a diet that's pretty good that has a lot of egg in it. There's a lot of other options that are basically more cost effective, time saving, and better for their nutrition and their coat than giving them pellets along with fresh fruits and veggies. Let's sit down a little bit. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's kind of a little bit about my glider. I can give a lot more information if you guys want to know a little bit more about these guys. But basically, when it comes down to it, they're cool pets. If you're gonna get a pair of neutered males. They're the best. Get them from a breeder. Don't get them from a backyard male breeder, please. We've bred a few of our babies, but we always go hand in hand with our breeder. Our breeder is like, if you breed these two together, you'll get a lineage of this, and then I can put them with a pair of mine. So, work hand in hand with a USDA licensed breeder, or become USDA licensed yourself, which we're working on. And eventually we don't even really want to breed anymore. We just kind of want to have our pets. But yeah, make sure that you research their diet. Make sure you research their needs. They need quality time. You got to hang out with them. They pee on you. They poop on you. They bite you. Eventually, they don't really bite you anymore. They get to know you. They bond with you. They hang out with you. They play. And they're smart and they're really fun. So anyway, if you guys want to know a little bit more about these little dudes, oh my gosh, he's playing with my bra. So anyway, if you guys want to know more about these little guys, and you want to see more videos of them, let me know. I'm trying to like hang out with them. There's a few pretty good Discords and a few good places to find out information on the internet. I belong to one Discord. It's pretty good for exotic pets and like ferrets and stuff. And then also on my Discord, I actually have a channel to talk about gliders, to post pictures, to post about, you know, maybe dream cage setups, and that's kind of something Octo and I are working on right now. Is we're working on getting a newer cage just because they're just kind of falling apart. Just because we tore it down and built it up and tore it down and built it up, you know, whenever we were traveling with them. So anyway, guys, this is Palm. He's just kind of hanging out. And yeah. He's kind of one of my more interesting hobbies, I guess. He's just hanging out. You going in my hood? Yeah, I think he's going in my hood. Just looking at the dog. Anyway, guys, so if you want to know any more information, I can help you guys a little bit, but there's other people that know stuff a little bit better than I do. But yeah. I think they're really fun pets. I think that if you're a person that wants something not as high maintenance as a dog, but a little bit more high maintenance than a cat, but also a pet that you can put up. You can put them in a cage if you need them to kind of chill out for a little bit. He's grooming my ear. What are you doing? Over there. Oh, stop. Yeah, so anyway, they're pretty fun. They're pretty interactive. They are expensive. It does take a lot to buy them and also to get everything set up, but after you kind of get all their stuff and after you figure out what works best for you as far as like their diet, their cage, their toys and everything, and their food, after you kind of get the initial gliders and all of their setup, they're really not as expensive as you think, but it's not as simple as like paying 20 bucks for a dog and a pound. If you want to pay 20 bucks for something, then pay 20 bucks for a dog at the pound, or buy a cat or buy a rabbit or something. Yeah, these guys are a little bit more pricey. They usually start at about $100. Oh my gosh. And depending on their, okay, please don't eat my necklace. It's like trying to stop. And depending on the color that you get, they can be a little bit more pricey. This guy's a mosaic, so he was a little bit more. I really would love for more people to get these little dudes as pets. I think they're really fun, and I kind of wish that there was a bigger community. Gliders, I'm trying to like eat my shirt. Please don't bite me. Here you go. I do wish there was a bigger community for gliders, but unfortunately they're not a pet for everybody. You know, if you don't have the time, I'm really lucky in the fact that I work from home a lot. I work from home like 80% of the time. And so I have the time to be able to dedicate to these guys. I have the time right now, you know, Octo and I don't have any kids. So it's really easy for us to be able to make sure that we make their food every night. We can make sure that if we go out of town, they're able to be taken care of. Or we can take them with us. But yeah, so anyway, that was Polnareff. Anyway, guys, that was Polnareff. So yeah, if you have any more questions about these guys, if you have any more videos that you want to see of them, or if you have any questions, you know, just let me know. You can comment down below. If you have any really cool, maybe you have a channel where you talk about gliders, you know, you can talk about it down in the comments below, or you can also come join my Discord if you have gliders too and you want to talk about them. But anyway, thanks guys, it's Wyndham, and I'll see you next time.